welcome to Crafty Little Things. My name is Andrea, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of a chatty video talking about the new catalogue, old catalogue and bits and bobs. So the new catalogue comes out, the annual catalogue comes out every year from Stampin Up on the 1st of June to customers. Demonstrators get to see it a little bit early. We get it in April as a PDF version, and then we get it as a paper version if we go to one stage, or we get it with any order we place at the beginning of May, because we can also order some things from the catalogue earlier than customers can, obviously, because demonstrators need to be able to demonstrate the products and get ideas of how to use them, to show them to the customers, use them in classes and things like that. So if you want to get your hands on the catalogue early, then the best thing to do is to become a demonstrator. If you want to be a demonstrator, you can get in touch with me and I can tell you all about it. And I'm very honest about my thoughts on being a demonstrator, the potential to make lots of money out of it or not, how hard work it is if you do want to make lots of money out of it, but that, you know, it's nice to have discounts and things like that. We do, as demonstrators, have to buy our own stock to demonstrate to you. It's not like we're given a free kit or anything like that, or the products are sent free to us to demonstrate. We have to buy them ourselves, and they're at the same price as they are to you in the catalogue, except we do get discounts and we do get rewards and stuff that we can use to buy products, so we can get products cheaper. But there's lots of rules and restrictions around that for demonstrators, so it's not a walk in the park. It's not like free reign and you get all this free stuff, because you don't. So having said that, even customers can get free product from Stampin' Up now and again, and I'm going to talk about something that you can get free in a minute. But if you want to be a demonstrator, there's no obligation. You don't have to sell product. You don't have to demonstrate. You can just take advantage of a 20% discount from when you place your first order after your initial starter kit. Your starter kit costs you £99. You can put whatever you want into that kit. I'd definitely help you choose wisely what you put in there. And you'd pay £99 for it, but you'd get product worth £130. So you start off making savings straight away. Sometimes in the year there are incentives to join where your new demonstrators are offered other things, but if you want to be a demonstrator, it's best to join in rather than wait around, because you're going to make bigger savings by jumping in than you are by waiting. Yeah, demonstrators also accrue certain rewards, but you do have to meet minimum sales targets progress and your sales increase, or your buying increases or accrues, then you attract more rewards and a higher discount. With volume sales and things like that, you also, sale rebates, you also accrue even more of a discount essentially. So some demonstrators can be earning, up to 40% more of their sales in commission or discount. So that's quite a lot. They're the big sellers. Right. So, what else happens if you're a demonstrator? If you're a demonstrator, you also get access to exclusive groups. You join Anne Melvin, Positively Papercraft. You join her group through me. You'd also have support and input from myself and from the rest of that team. There's quite a few of us in that team now. You receive a magazine. You receive a sort of an online magazine every week, an update newsletter type thing, and then every quarter you get a magazine through the door, which is full of stuff, info and inspiration. Like I said, you get early access to product out of catalogues. You get early access to products from Celebration. You get early access to products from the two seasonal catalogues, the autumn winter and the spring summer. You get to go to one stage if you want to go there. That's like a live sort of Stampin' Up conference, and people who go there get goodies and stuff. You can accrue what are called flex points, and you can save those up and get things out of a special sort of flex points set of goods. But you can also save them up for an incentive trip once a year. This year I think they're going to Alaska. Next year I think they're going to the Greek islands on a cruise. So yeah, and there's people who aren't making a fortune out of Stampin' Up, but who are making enough flex points to go on those trips. So yeah, if you want to be a demonstrator, let me know. Right, so this catalogue then will be available to everybody on the 1st of June. Demonstrators can order a selection of products now from tomorrow, and we were able to order a suite of products a couple of weeks ago, but that suite of products is now available to customers. So if you're interested, I didn't have a sales focus for a while because of one or two specific incidents that just put me off. It's quite a competitive, can be quite a competitive world, but if you just step back and do your own thing and you know, just concentrate on what you're doing, not what everyone else is doing, then you know, it's a much sort of smoother ride, if you like. So because obviously the UK market's very small just by its population, then it's small again by the niche market that paper crafting is, and then it's small again essentially because you've got so many demonstrators all after that same market, plus you've got competitors after that market from other companies. So you've not only got internal competitors, you've got external competitors as well. So yeah, it's a tough old market. You don't need to be a marketeer to figure that one out. So anyway, but if you set some good goals and targets, then you know, anything's possible. So this is the suite that's up for grabs now, the Share What You Love suite, and I do have some of it. I think I did an unboxing of what I got, and it's a suite of products. So there's a stamp set, there's dies, there's two stamp sets actually, there's dies, there's colours, there's DSP, there's cardstock, okay, and you can buy it in these bundles. Now once the catalogue goes live on the 1st of June, these bundles will no longer be available, so if you want a bundle you get them now, and there are savings by getting the bundle, but also you do get free items in the bundle. Now, as I said, I am completely honest with my reviews of things, and one thing I found a little bit strange was that there are 5 new colour inks that come out from Stampin' Up every year. This year there's been more because they've revamped the sort of core colours, but there's 2 sets of sort of revolving colours that are called ink colours. And then what I found strange was that the 5 new ink colours are available in a pack here for £31.50. Now each of these is £7, so you're saving what, £3.50, so 10%, by buying these in a bundle. Obviously as a demonstrator then you'd get a discount on that as well, so you'd save even more. So obviously you want the new colours because they're new colours, but in each of these bundles is this Grapefruit Grove colour, and some of them have got 2 colours, like this one has got Old Olive and Grapefruit Grove. Well, Old Olive for a start isn't a new colour, so a lot of people like me, for instance, already had that. And Grapefruit Grove, well, I was obviously wanted all 5 colours, so the only way to get all 5 colours was to buy this set of the colours. So if you bought this set of the colours and then, for instance, bought that bundle, well, I've already got that, I've already got that, and I've already got that here, and I've already got those as well, and that. So that, to me, as a demonstrator, that bundle, and as a you know, customer, you might already have those things. To me, I don't know, it just didn't make sense. Then there's the Little More Please bundle, and again, you know, you've got more bits and bobs in this one that you can't get anywhere else. But there are sort of doubling up. So I don't get why they've put this colour. When they did Eastern Palace last year, I'm sure they didn't do that. I'm sure if you bought the bundle, you got sort of 3 of the colours, then you could buy the other 2 colours. Oh, that was what they did. You couldn't buy all 5 of the colours. I suppose it's nice that they've offered all 5. Anyway, it's all personal choice, so you can, you know, it's up to you. Nobody's holding your hand up your back. You can select what you want to select. Now, we had an a la carte option as demonstrators, and that's the one I went for. So because of this reason, I've already got this, I've already got that, I've already got that, I've already got that, you know, it just seemed a bit silly for me, really. So what I did was I bought the set of new colours because I didn't have those, and I bought this Love What You Do stamp set because I'm not very good with letter stamp sets anyway. I've got the Rich Raspberry ribbon, this cardstock, and this DSP. And I think that was that was it for me. Now, one thing I found is that it doesn't tell you what these colours are. I'm not even sure if, I mean, that's Old Olive, I think. I'm assuming then that's Rich Raspberry, and this is the Grapefruit Grove. I'm assuming that's Call Me Clover, but it didn't say that on the pack when they came, so just think about that, because they're not necessarily the new in colours. Obviously, you're not getting the Pineapple Punch there, you're not getting the Lovely Lipstick, and you're not getting the Blueberry Bushel. So you're not getting the exact same thing, if you know what I mean. But this suite of papers, cardstock, goes with this DSP, and that's the whole point. It's your cardstock packs go with your DSP packs, not with your inks. So, the other thing I thought was strange was that there's no Old Olive ink in this one. Yet there is in this one. I don't know. Anyway, this is available now. And as I said, you do get a discount because you're getting these free items. But if you do buy the pack of in colours, then you are doubling up on one of them. I mean, you see, the thing is, as a demonstrator, you can't even sell it to somebody, so you just have an extra. So yeah, but I have done an unboxing, and you have seen what it's like, and it is lovely. And I am going to use this, and I'm going to recreate this in a project when I finish this Chatty video, so you might want to stick around for that. Another thing that Stampin' Up have recommended that we do as demonstrators, because they do support you in that, they give you lots of ideas on how to build your business and things like that, is they've suggested that we sort of have a look through the catalogue and talk to our customers about sets that are retiring and what we want. So obviously this is the catalogue that's going out on the 31st of May. This will no longer be available, and nothing in it, you won't be able to order online from it anymore. The systems transition, and the new catalogue becomes available on the 1st of June, usually in the early hours of the morning. Now, some of these products will carry over into the new catalogue, and we already know which ones those are. You've seen my retiring video, so that sort of gives you an indication of what's carrying on. And some of these products will be on the retiring list. There may be discounts on the current catalogue price. There aren't at the moment. At the moment, everything seems to be the same price, even though it's on the retiring list. And we have been told that stamp sets will be available until the 7th of May. But once the 7th of May passes, it's going to be a case of they'll sell out. So first come, first served. So one of the things we were sort of advised to do was to have a look through the catalogue and see what stamp sets or what products we want to buy before it's too late and we can't get them anymore. So I've just picked out a couple of things. One thing I picked out was this Glamper Greetings, and this was a set that I wanted and I've got now, that's retiring. And I did a project with it not so long ago. It's on my channel. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to, but I did enjoy doing it. And I do say in there that I'm glad I got this set because it's very versatile. It's, you know, it's good for winter, Halloween, Christmas, summer, birthdays, all sorts of things. So it's just a really nice set, and you know, it's quite popular at the minute to you know, tiny living and things like that. So and staycations and stuff like this. So it's you know, it was a nice little set to have. On this same page is this What's of Occasions. Now I do have this one and I absolutely love it. It's such a fun set. It doesn't get used very much. I've not seen lots of people using it, but it is a really fun set. So if you have, and it's quite cheap, that one. I think it's 18 quid. So if you haven't got it, it's worth grabbing. Now this is one that I've got on my current order, Always and Forever. I wanted it and I was going to buy it in my last order, but I didn't. But I'm definitely going to grab that before it disappears. We are told that there could be discounts on retiring products, but we don't know what they are. Last year, there was discounts applied to retiring products straight away when the retiring list came out, but this year there aren't. And we also do know that there has been price increases in the UK across the range. So, you know, it might be an idea to stock up on things now, things like cardstock inks, because some of the inks aren't retiring, they're just the type of packaging is changing, and the inks, the composition of the ink's changing, but the colour's not changing. So, but the price is changing. So if you want to get some inks in before you're paying an extra £1, I mean, if they're £6 an ink now, and they're going up £1, I mean, you know, for every 6 you get, you sort of getting one free. So if you buy them now, Rose Wonder was another one. I love this. I got this on a sympathy card. It goes with some thinlets, which are also retiring. It's quite an expensive purchase. It's £24 for the stamp set. And then the thinlets, I think, are £28. Yeah, £28. That's sort of 52 quid. But again, it is so striking, this one. And I got it on a sympathy card from somebody. In fact, I got it on 2 sympathy cards. I had 2 deaths over Christmas of my nephew and my mum, and people in the crafting community sent me some beautiful cards, and this was on a couple of them. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you get a really beautiful card, it just lifts you for a minute, and it just made me really want this set. So this is one that I know it's expensive, but it's one that I definitely think is worth having, and it's sort of applicable for anything. I mean, it's not just a sympathy card, but it also goes with, you know, there's a biblical quote here, and then happy birthday, thank you, wedding card. So it's suitable for all kinds of things, and it just looks so beautiful when it's die cut. I can't explain how beautiful it looks. It's really, really striking. So they were in my list. The other thing that's going to be in my sort of watch list is I'm going to be looking to see if there are any discounts, because if customers get discounts, we get discounts as well. So I'm going to be looking to see if there's any discounts on cardstock packs, because these packs that contain a retiring colour last year went for quite, you know, they were discounted quite well, and they really work out as a good bargain. It's a good way of building up a stash. So look at these, especially the ones that have got a colour that's retiring, and then maybe pick the ink up as well, so that you can get your money's worth out of it. So that's that from me. And then, like I said, I'm going to make this project now, this one here. I think I've got everything I need, so I'm going to have a go at that. So I'm going to switch the camera off now and end this chatty video, and I hope it was useful for you. I hope that you now sort of understand how sort of Stampin' Up works. Like I said, I haven't had a sales focus for a while, and I'm not going to be a pushy salesperson. I'm more about people just using it to take away the stresses of this world, and just enjoying being creative and being part of an amazing community. I'd hate it if the team I was in was highly competitive, and you know, I'm really lucky to have a really good team leader who's just really supportive and sharing, and you know, you definitely get the feeling that we're all in this together kind of thing. And whether you want to be a demo who does it for business or does it for pleasure, that's up to you. And a lot of people flip between the two. A lot of people are hobby demos, and if they get a sale, they're like, oh, and I think that's kind of the road I'm going to be on. So, yeah, so anyway, if there's anything I can help you with, if you've got any questions whatsoever, you know, ask them below or contact me privately. Like I say, I am honest. There's no point in not being honest, because you find out, you know, the truth. Nothing's hidden with Stampin' Up, everything's there. So you may as well, you know, be honest about things, because it is a good gig, but it's a competitive gig. Simple as that. So yeah, do contact me if you've got any queries, and I'll do my best to help you. And if there's anything you'd like to purchase from the retiring catalogue or from this suite, you can do so now. I will put this on my Facebook. Oops, did you hear my stomach rumble? I will put this on my Facebook so that you can find links to be able to find what the items are called and stuff. But when you go on to my online store, you'll see adverts for this stuff anyway. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.